Hello, hello! Valiant Streaming here. Welcome on in, everyone. We are back in old school RuneScape. So we are. Guys, it's quest day. Without further ado, let's get into it in case it's a super long one. Look at the wheel. The colours are popping everywhere. It's anyone's game. Come on now. Give me something that's got some juice to it. Oh, man. All right, it's one of the big ones by the looks. King's Ransom. King's Ransom. Let's take a look. King's Ransom. Should be here somewhere. There it is. King's Ransom. All right, I can start this quest by talking to the gossip outside the Sinclair mansion, north of Sears Village. All right, we know where that is, but we'll quickly look on the map. Sears Village. Right, there we go. The gossip for King's Ransom. Let's read the rest. Difficulty experienced. The storyline. Oh, it's Camelot number 3. Okay. Medium length. Released 18 years ago in 2007. Requirements. Holy Grail. One small favour. Uh-oh. Murder Mystery. Black Knight's Fortress. Level 65 defense, that's odd. And level 45 magic, how bizarre. Recommendations, none. This could be an interesting one. It could be an interesting one, guys. All right, as usual though, I will bring you all back when we're just a little bit closer. I'll see you in just a mo. Hey guys, we are back. Let's just make sure. Yes, we are back. I have to check I was recording. We're back. Right, we are outside the Sinclair mansion. So, what have we brought? Usual teleport runes, 5,000 gold, usual bullseye lantern. Now, it says there's no fighting, but I'm still bringing a super anti-poison, just in case, you know. We've got some shark, just in case, and a couple of super energy potions. And I have my moustache, I think, is become a little bit unkempt here and it's itching my nose. A couple of super energy potions. As for gear, we haven't brought a lot because it says no fighting, but so we've brought all of our graceful. We've brought an amulet of power, a ring of life, I think it's sensible, and we've brought our glacial tomotlis just in case we do have to beast something. Let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it and we'll see. All right, so here's the gossip. Oh, I remember you. You're the one that discovered Lord Sinclair's murderer. Well, I can tell you, strange things are afoot once again. Ooh, another mystery. Really? What's happened? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but I've heard the Sinclair family have vamoosed. Just up and left the mansion. You mean they let the murderer get away? Of course not. Anna's safely locked in the Sears Village jail. She'll be going to trial soon, so I've heard. Anna? Is that who they arrested? I thought... never mind. Yes, the guards received evidence from one of the family members that conclusively proved Anna did it. All other evidence was thrown out. It was that good. So they arrested her and soon the case will go to court. So why is it a big deal that the Sinclairs have left then? Maybe they wanted to get away from the memory of their father's death. Well, it wouldn't be suspicious at all. But King Arthur has also disappeared. Oh, interesting. All right. No one has seen him or the knights in quite a while. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Start the King's Ransom quest. Yes, I like it. How curious. Maybe I should investigate it. You didn't hear it from me, but I believe that guard in the garden is also investigating it. He might be able to tell you more. All right, let's do it, guys. This guard here, then. I hope it's not loads of talking like last week. Oh my goodness. Good day, Valiants. I'm afraid we meet under strange circumstances again. So I have heard. The town gossip informed me that something was amiss. I've come to offer my assistance. Finally, that man serves a purpose. I'm glad to have your help. I'm baffled again, and my hands are tied. How so? The Sinclairs have disappeared, though I'm not sorry to see them go. But what worries me is the disappearance of King Arthur and his knights around the same time. They haven't returned to their other realm, have they? I was thinking that, you know. No, there's no evidence to suggest that. It never sat well with the Sinclair children when their old man gave the castle to King Arthur and moved the family to this mansion. I suspect the murder of old Sinclair was just the first step in a deeper plot to retake their birthright. How goes the investigation then? What evidence have you gathered so far? That's the problem. The Sears Village Council has forbidden the guards from breaking into Camelot or the Sinclair mansion for further investigation. They claim it's a breach of privacy or something like that. My suspicions mean nothing without proof to back them up, but I can't get proof without losing my job. Which is why you're happy to see me, right? A rogue party could break into the mansion and investigate further without the fear of losing their job. Am I right? Exactly. I'm sure you'll manage to find a way into the house. Okay, right. So, let's check the quest out. I need to break into the Sinclair mansion and look for evidence as to where they have gone. I need proof that the Sinclairs have left the mansion permanently and aren't on holiday or something silly. I need to present evidence that links the Sinclairs' disappearance to Camelot. I need proof that the Sinclairs were planning to do something bad to King Arthur. Alright, so I need proof that the Sinclairs have left the mansion permanently. I need to present evidence that links the Sinclairs to the disappearance of Camelot. And I need proof that the Sinclairs were planning to do something bad to King Arthur. Right, first things first, guys, we've got to break in. Can we just go in the door or what? You can't open the door, it's locked tight. And there's no lock. Oh, what about the window around here? Remember the window that had thread on it from before? Investigate the smashed window. A slightly broken window could easily be shattered. Break the smashed window. No? Oh, yes. Okay, it did work. Ping, and we're in. Now then, we're in. What does it say now? Alright, we've got to find some proof of stuff. So I guess we need to look around. We've got a criminal's dagger here. We've got a scrap of paper. Is it worth taking this stuff? Take the criminal's dagger? I cannot take the flimsy dagger. The guards will need it as evidence. Okay. I'm going to guess the same with the pungent pot. Because they're from the other quest, right? Search the bookcase. Nothing. Okay. We've found nothing. Open the drawers. Searching them. The drawers are empty. Examine the bed's just going to tell us it's a bed. What was the paper inside here? There was a scrap of paper on the floor. I wonder if we're supposed to talk to the people. I don't think so, because we're supposed to be breaking in, aren't we? Take the scrap of paper. Oh, we did take it. Read the scrap of paper. Man, that's itching me right there. Man, I'm going to have to get scissors and chop it. Okay, we've got... It is a scrap. Meet at Camelot. Something will storm. She'll ensure the servants. Silence. Right, okay. Is there anything else we can check out in here? No, let's keep looking around. Did we find anything? Let me check. Has anything come up? No. Alright, let's keep looking around the mansion. But that could be it. Let's check in here. Okay, this is Anna's room. Drawers are empty. What about her barrel? I need the guard's permission to do that. All right. Let's just keep looking around. Open these drawers. Empty. Need the guard's permission for that. The range. Oh, that's just flour, man. Okay, let's look upstairs. Oh, there's more paper there. Let's grab this paper first. Hold on. Dum dum. Address form. Did we get it? Now we did. Read the address form. Change of address form for the citizens of Sears Village. Right, okay, so they're not on holiday. That's telling us they're changing address. That one was something to do with the Camelot piece. Let me just see, hold on. Oh, I should show the guard the form. Oh, I still need proof that the Sinclairs were planning to do something bad to King Arthur. So is there another bit of note around? Is there another bit of note around? I don't see it. Was that text? Oh, it was just Jess. Right, let's go through the drawers. I'm not holding my breath. I think it must be something outside, but okay, the guards won't let us go through the barrels. Yeah, because that's to do with the other quest, isn't it? Okay, those drawers there. Can I? I've got to go in here, close the door, then go. Nothing. I think I might give up with the... Oh, we've got bookcases. Let's just check. Nothing. Come on. Come on, come on. Nothing. Can't even check those. Hold on. No, we can't check. Oh, these two we can check. Search a bookcase. What have I got to click? Ah, you find a piece of Black Knight armour, which seems very out of place in the Sinclair's mansion. Oh, okay, maybe that's it. Wait. I should show the guard the armour. Right, we've got 3 items and 3 things where it's telling us to show the guards. Oh, can we go out the door? No, we've got to go back out the window. Hold on. Do we have to break the window again? Have they fixed it already? All right, guys, I think we might be onto something. Let's talk to the guard. Any luck getting into the mansion? Did you get some evidence? I have proof that the Sinclairs have left. We've got the residency thing. You sent the guard with a change of address form. A form? What does this prove? Don't you see? The Sinclairs have left for good. They premeditated their departure from the mansion. Ah, of course. Unfortunately, they filled in all of the form except where their new address is. Okay. We got to show him the other stuff. Any luck getting into the mansion? I have proof that links the Sinclairs to Camelot. You present the guard with a scrap of paper. Ah, they've gone to the desert. They're meeting up with a camel. No, it's not camel, like the animal. The note isn't whole. They were writing the word Camelot. They were meeting at Camelot. This is our evidence to connect the Sinclairs to King Arthur. Oh, right. Well, it connects them to King Arthur, but it doesn't prove that they had any bad intent towards him. For all we know, they were going to a party. Okay. Let's just check. I guess that's 2. Right, let's show the guard the armour then. Alright. I have proof of foul play. You present the guard with the black full helm. This armour resembles Black Knight armour. The only Black Knights on this side of White Wolf Mountain are those that work for Morgan Le Fay. Exactly, and we know Morgan Le Fay has a history of harassing Merlin and King Arthur. Since there is no sign of a struggle inside the Sinclair mansion, we can only assume the knights were there by request. Oh, right. With the evidence and the note you brought me, we know they had intentions to do harm to King Arthur. Thank you, Valiance. We have all the proof we need to present to the Seers Village Council that something suspicious is going on. They'll review the evidence and hopefully give me permission to take a team to Camelot. It shouldn't be too difficult to get to the bottom of this. When do you expect to go to Camelot? Perhaps I could assist you. Oh, the Seers Village Council convenes in a month or so. I'll present it then. A month? No doubt they'll want a few days to review the evidence. We'll go sometime after that, if none of the other guards are on holiday. There are only 4 of us, you know. What? A month or more? King Arthur could be in grave danger. Morgan Le Fay is involved and she is not one to be trifled with. One of the Sinclairs has already committed murder. Who's to say another won't? And you're going to wait a month? I have to follow procedure. My hands are tied. However, were a rogue adventurer to take the matter into their own hands, aye, what then? Well, if I were them, I would learn as much as I can about the Sinclair family history. That's all the advice you can give? Well, often the best historians are the town gossips. I'd start there. Good luck, brave adventurer. Right, I'm going to guess we've got to talk to the gossip again, right? Let's just see. Gonna have a drink of water. Alright. I need to find out more about the Sinclair family history. I think I should ask the gossip for advice. Okay. Gossip? Hello again. Can you tell me about the Sinclair family history? Their history? Oh, what a lurid tale that is. Why, I could go on for hours. Well, I don't really have hours. Can you condense it? Well, I suppose. What do you want to know? Tell me about the family. I've heard plenty about each of them, but I'll try to keep it as short as I can. Old Lord Sinclair was a well-respected man this side of White Wolf. He was great friends with King Ulthas and did many good works for the kingdom. His children, on the other hand, were spoiled and horrid. They cared for no one but themselves and gave themselves such airs. Each had their own vice, but I didn't expect any of them would be driven to murder. What have they been up to since the arrest of their sibling? They've been living very quietly, a nice change from the norm, but almost too quietly. I almost thought they'd get into more trouble. No good will come from them, let me tell you. Okay. Dodgy family. Tell me about the mansion. The mansion? The mansion is quite new. Originally, the Sinclair family lived in Camelot, although it went under a different name then. But when King Arthur and his knights appeared, old Lord Sinclair agreed with King Ulthas that the knights had greater need for the castle than the Sinclair family. So Lord Sinclair had the mansion built, packed his family up and vacated. His children were furious with him for doing so. They felt themselves far better than the knights and felt insulted at having to live in a stuffy mansion. What happened next? Well, you should know best. Anna killed her father. Poor man. Tell me about Anna Sinclair. Anna. The guards are keeping her in the jail in the courthouse in Seers Village. I hear she's been acting like a royal pain. But what is she like? Can she be reasoned with? Reasoned with? She killed her own father. I hear she's being so unreasonable that no lawyer in Guylenor will represent her. She's going to get a guilty verdict for sure. Still, I go and visit her at the Sears Village courthouse sometimes to try and keep her spirits up. I'm going to guess we've got to go and see Anna. That's my guess. I think I should go and speak to Anna Sinclair at the Sears Village. Let's do it. We're going to be lazy. We're going to be lazy, guys. We're going to teleport there. Okay. There's the courthouse right there, look. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, in we go. Oh, there she is. She's in jail. Talk to Anna. Hello. Do you remember me? Yes. You were that nosy person asking all those questions about Daddy's murder. So he's Daddy now, is he? If he was so dear to you, why did you kill him? I didn't. No one will believe me. It was my brother. He set me up. There's hard evidence against you. It's forged, I swear. I never touched that dagger or poisoned my father. I didn't come here to just chit-chat. I need to know where your family has disappeared to. I have suspicions they've reclaimed Camelot. How should I know? I've been locked up here since you stuck your nose into our family's business. Well, I'll be off then. Have fun spending the rest of your life in jail. Wait! I might know how to find them, but I need a favour from you in return. Name your price. I need a defence lawyer. None of the ones around here will represent me. They all think I'm guilty. Maybe it's because you are guilty. Your sibling offered hard proof you did it. No, he didn't. He just said he saw me in the room. Why does everyone believe him? Can't you see he framed me? I was the scapegoat so they could all inherit their fortunes and live the good life. Why should I believe you? As far as I know, you did kill your father. I don't care if you don't believe me. I know I'm innocent, but I'm also the only one that can show you how to get into Camelot. There's a secret passage that I discovered as a child when we lived there. So, if I agree to get you a not guilty verdict at trial, you promise to tell me how to get into this secret passage that will lead me straight into Camelot. Yes, exactly. So what do you say? Okay, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'll go start gathering evidence. Try speaking to the servants at the mansion. They'll probably be able to give you useful testimony. Wait, take this. She hands you a thread. You can use it as evidence. Of what? Your guilt? No. Show it to the servants. You'll find one of my siblings wears similar colours. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to guess we're going to go back up to the Sinclair mansion. Oops, wrong thing. And talk again. I need to gather some evidence to prove that Anna Sinclair didn't commit murder. Perhaps the servants know something. When I think I have enough information, I can go to the Sears Village courthouse and begin trial. With what? Oh, downstairs maybe. Right, let's just go up then and talk to these guys at the Sinclair mansion. See what they've got to say. Hope this is not going to be me having to write down stuff in here. But we will see. Guys, I'm really close to building all that stuff in my house. Mahogany armor case, mounted dig site pendant, lesser magic cage, baby red dragon, marble staircase and a gilded portal necklace. Lots of money. But we'll do it. We will do it. Right. Talk to the servants. So, what about this one first? Stamford. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. I need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder. Why in Guylenor would you want to do that? That's a lost cause if I ever heard one. I know. Circumstances. Well, I just need to ask you some questions, alright? Tell me about the night of the murder. Not all that much. I worked out here till late. I was getting ready to come in for dinner when all the commotion started. Okay. When did you last see Anna? She must have been in the house since I didn't see her out here. Didn't you hear the glass breaking when the window was smashed by the murderer? No, I was on this side of the garden. You can't hear much but the dog from over here. Was the dog barking that night? No. Tell me about the dagger. Not that I can remember. It was kept on display as some sort of replica of a great weapon. I'm not much good at history, so I can't remember any details. Did you see anyone else handle the dagger? I think the maid may have dusted it, but I don't really know. I work outside. Okay, this guy don't know much. Tell me about the thread. Who did it belong to? I'm not sure. It could be Anna's or David's. So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain? No, I can't. Okay, can you tell me about the poison? This might be up his alley, the gardener. This salesman came around selling this poison that could fix anything. I think most everyone bought some to use for chores around the mansion. Did you buy any? No, but I requested one of the Sinclairs buy some to use on the compost. I can't remember if they did or not. Did Anna Sinclair buy any poison? Yes, she did. I definitely remember seeing her buying some. I'm pretty sure she didn't use it for her chore either. Oh dear, that's not good. Right, okay, so we must not tell them that. So that's it, right? We've done with him. Is there any more? No. Okay, we've asked him everything. I wonder how many people there are. Alright, let's talk to Pierre. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. I need to ask you some questions. What happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder? Dang, that's too bad for you. Isn't it a bit of a conflict of interest? Considering you were part of the investigation, proved she was guilty. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I need to ask you some questions. Tell me about the night of the murder. I fed the dog and went to the inn in town. When I got back, the guards were all over the place. Okay. When did you last see Anna Sinclair that night? Didn't see any of the family. I was outdoors most of the evening, tending to things, then went to town. Tell me about the dagger. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body? That dagger? I think Lord Sinclair kept it in the library. It was only decorative. No, so never paid much attention to it. So any of the family or servants would have had access to it? Yes, I suppose they would. Tell me about the thread. Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to? I'm not sure. It could be Anna's or David's. Okay. So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain? I can't. Tell me about the poison. The poison salesman came around the mansion and practically everyone bought some. Can you tell me exactly who bought poison from him? Each of the Sinclair kids did. They all had chores they were meant to do. I had a chat with that salesman. Ooh, you any idea how strong that stuff was? Just a small amount would be enough to kill a cow. So you're completely certain all of the Sinclair children bought poison, and it would only have needed a small portion to kill Lord Sinclair? Yup, that's what the poison salesman said. I had a chat with him at the pub. That means someone could have used a small amount to frame Anna and still have done their chore. That's great news. Okay, that's good news then, right? That's good news from Pierre. We need to go back inside and talk to others. Break the smash window. We need to see if the quest is updated at all. No. Okay, who else have we got here? Hobbs. Let's talk to Hobbs. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. I need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder. Didn't you already ask me questions about this? You were investigating the case and got all that evidence. Besides, Anna was proven guilty by one of her own siblings. Well, circumstances have changed. Anyway, I need to ask you some questions. Tell me about the night of the murder. I was tidying the bedrooms most of the afternoon and then assisted Louisa in the kitchen preparing dinner. I gave Lord Sinclair's dinner to Mary and shortly thereafter heard her screaming. When did you last see Anna Sinclair that night? I'm afraid I didn't see her. I didn't meet anyone when I walked from the bedrooms to the kitchen. Okay. Tell me about the dagger. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body? No, I only saw Lord Sinclair handle it. No one else ever touched it. Well, now that you have me thinking about it, I believe I saw David handle it once. I'm not really sure what he was doing with it, but I do remember him looking at it. That's wonderful. Why didn't you mention it before? It means it could have been planted to make it seem like Anna did it. I only thought of it now. Interesting. Interesting. So we've had wonderful news of him about the dagger. What was the wonderful news? The other guy. The poison. Right, okay. About the thread. Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to? I'm not sure. It could be Anna's or David's. So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain? I'm afraid I can't. Okay. Tell me about the poison. There were various chores around the house that required poison. Do you remember who bought poison? I personally did not. I do not know about the others. Okay. Let's talk to Louisa. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. I need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder. About the murder? Well, there's not much to tell, honestly. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I really need some answers. Tell me about the night of the murder. I was with Hobbs the butler and Mary the maid in the kitchen. We were preparing dinner. I gave Mary Lord Sinclair's meal and sent her on her way. So you didn't see Mary deliver the food to Lord Sinclair? Of course not. I was here cooking. She was taking the meal to him. That's when she found the body. Then someone could have tampered with the meal while she was on the way. I can't imagine how. Mary carries the meals right in front of her the entire way. Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing Anna Sinclair hanging about the kitchen earlier that day. She looked a bit shifty. Right. That doesn't bode well. When did you last see Anna Sinclair? I was in the kitchen almost all day, but I did see her just before I began cooking the evening meal. She was wandering aimlessly, so I snapped at her to get out of the way. What did she do then? Stuck her tongue out at me and wandered away. Useless girl. Well, that's not very conclusive. Can you tell me about the dagger? Not that I can remember. None of the children seemed to pay any attention to it, as it was just a replica and not worth anything. Did you see anyone else in possession of it? I suppose Mary dusted it now and then, but I think it just sat on one of the bookshelves. Tell me about the thread. It could be Anna's or David's, so you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain. I'm afraid not. Tell me about the poison. I told Carol to buy some for the drains, I haven't a clue if she actually did or not. She rarely paid me any heed. Who else bought poison? I don't know. The Sinclairs were so stingy about money that I'm surprised any of them bought some. Right, okay. Let's try upstairs. Okay, we've got Mary here. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. That'll do. I don't like talking about that night. I still have nightmares about it. I'm sorry to put you through it again, but I really have to get some answers. Tell me about the night of the murder. What an awful night. It started out normally. I was in the kitchen with Hobbs and Louisa, helping with dinner. They gave me Lord Sinclair's meal. I went to deliver it and found him. There, I don't need you to tell me any more of that. What about on the way to the study? Did you see Anna? No, I didn't pass Anna. I'm sure of that. I think I passed one of the other young Sinclairs though. A man. Really? So you can't place Anna at the murder scene. There was a man there. David, Bob or Frank? I can't remember. I just remember it being a man. That's great news. Okay, good. When did you last see Anna Sinclair? I was cleaning the library. I saw her come into the room. What was she doing? Nothing really. Just wandering. She wasn't acting suspicious? No, nothing like that. Did you see her anywhere near the scene of the murder? No, I never did, and I walked from the kitchen to Lord Sinclair's room, so I would have. Very interesting. That's very helpful. Tell me about the dagger. Nothing I can think of. Are you sure? Not really. I can't remember who handled it, if anyone. Okay, tell me about the thread. It could be Anna's or David's. So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain. I can't. Tell me about the poison. Nothing really. I didn't buy any. Do you know who did? No, I was upstairs cleaning when the salesman came by, so I didn't know until after he left that he'd been here. Okay, are we going to have to talk to the salesman? Okay, we've got... wow, I can't get that. Donovan. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. She was proven guilty. There was even evidence. Well, I have my doubts. Tell me about the night of the murder. I went to bed early as I'd been up very early fixing some garden equipment. So you didn't see or hear anything unusual? No, I'm a very heavy sleeper. I didn't even hear the maid scream when she found the body. Louisa the cook had to come wake me. Okay. When did you last see Anna Sinclair? Guys, this is another lot of reading, let me just say. Let's see. I'd finished up early for the day and was heading to bed. I can't remember seeing anyone on my way there. Are you certain? Pretty certain. I usually tried to avoid being near any of the Sinclairs. Alright. What about the dagger? Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger? Was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body. I seem to remember her looking at it a few days before the murder. Really? That's not good. Not good at all. Tell me about the thread. Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to? I'm not sure. It could be Anna or David's. So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain? I can't. Alright, so what about the poison? Nothing much. I didn't buy any, and I don't remember who did. You're certain you don't remember anything? Yup, I don't pay heed, salesman. They're a dodgy lot. Right, he hasn't helped at all. She did. Mary said something that might help. What was it? I think it was... Was it about the murder that night? She says she saw a man. Did you see Anna? No. Okay, so she saw a man. So, who's that? Mary saw a man. Right, I think we've probably done enough. I don't know if that's going to be anything or not. We're going to get back out. I think we've spoken to everyone. I need to go see what it actually wants me to do. I need a drink. Holy smokes. Do you know what? Let's do this. I think we spoke to everyone, didn't we? Let's do this and go here. Whew. So much reading again. Oh my goodness me, guys. Right, now I don't know if it's... Ooh, hello you. Oh, he's got a quick present for us. What did he give? Oh, he gave us a sapphire. Thank you. All right, let's go down here. Oh, are you prepared for court? I don't know. Just want to look at this 1 minute. Examine it. Some green thread. Should we just go down and say we're ready or what? Yes, I'm ready. Gather more evidence. We spoke to a lot of people, so hopefully... Oh. Oh, nice. Judge and jury. This court is now in session. This trial is to determine the guilt or innocence of Anna Sinclair for the murder of Lord Sinclair. Is the prosecution ready? The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. Is the defence ready? The defence is ready, Your Honour. Oh my gosh. Very well, the prosecution may present its case. Thank you, Your Honour. Members of the jury, I'm going to present you with evidence that decisively proves Anna Sinclair is a murderer. First, the dagger. The dagger was found stabbed into Lord Sinclair's body. It has the fingerprints of Anna Sinclair all over it. The prosecution presents the dagger as evidence. Second, the thread. This thread was found at the scene of the crime. It matches Anna Sinclair's clothes. The prosecution presents the thread as evidence. Last, but certainly not least, the poison that actually killed Lord Sinclair. It was found at the scene of the crime and had been bought by the defendant. Members of the jury, this woman is guilty. The prosecution presents the poison as evidence. Thank you, prosecutor. Defence, as this is your first time in court, I'm going to explain how we do things around here. You may call for a recess at any time by leaving through the gate behind you. You'll have to start the trial over when you return. You may call witnesses by speaking to me. When you are finished with a witness, simply speak to me and call the next. Your job is to disprove the evidence presented by the prosecution by having your witness testify. If you need to hear the prosecution's case again, just speak to him. Let's begin. Who would you like to call as a witness? Oh man. Handyman, the dog handler, the butler, the cook, the maid, the gardener. The maid, first of all. The defence calls the Sinclair's maid. She said it was a man, not a woman, that passed her. Okay, now what? Okay, talk to Mary. What's your name and occupation? Mary, I'm the maid. Ask about the night of the murder, because that's what she said, didn't she? Where did you last see Anna on that fateful night? Oh. I didn't ask that. I was in the kitchen with Hobbs and Louisa helping with dinner. They gave me Lord Sinclair's meal. I went to deliver it and I found him. What about on the way to the study? Did you see Anna? No, I didn't pass Anna. I'm sure of that. I think I passed one of the other young Sinclairs though. A man. Really? So you can't place Anna at the murder scene. There was a man there. David, Bob, or Frank? I can't remember. I just remember it being a man. Indeed. Well, if my client can't be placed at the murder scene, and there is evidence that a man was there, I think it casts a great deal of doubt on the case. Why, that's a very good something or other, he said. Order! Order! Alright, we don't want to ask her anything else, so how do we get off that? How do we... Do we have to talk to the judge, did they say? Who would you like to call as a witness? Right. The handyman, the dog handler, the butler. Man, I can't remember who else said anything. I don't remember who else said anything. The gardener had nothing. The cook, I think she only was bad news, wasn't she? She says that Anna was hanging around in the kitchen. The butler, I can't remember either. The handyman didn't have nothing to say. So it's got to be the dog handler, but what did he say? The butler, didn't he say something about he saw someone else handle the dagger? I think. Butler. The defence calls the Sinclair's butler. Okay. What's your name and occupation? Hobbs, I am the butler. Ask about the dagger. I think it was the dagger. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body? No, I only saw Lord Sinclair handle it. It was on display in the library. No one else ever touched it. Well, now that you have me thinking about it, I believe I saw Frank handle it once. I'm not really sure what he was doing with it, but I do remember him looking at it. You are saying that you saw someone other than Anna handle the dagger? Yes, I am. Not only has a person other than my client been identified handling the weapon, but the dagger was within easy access to anyone in the household. My client's fingerprints could have been planted on it by another party. A very good argument. Order! Order! I've just remembered something else. Talk to him. We want to call the dog handler. He said that everyone had poison and only a small amount is needed. The defence calls the Sinclair's dog handler. Okay, let's talk to this guy. What's your name and occupation? Pierre, I'm the dog handler. Ask about the poison. What can you tell me about the poison? The poison salesman came around the mansion and practically everyone bought some. Can you tell me exactly who bought poison from him? Each of the Sinclair kids did. They all had chores they were meant to do. I had a chat with that salesman. Ooh boy, you had any idea how strong that stuff was? Just a small amount would be enough to kill a cow. So only a small amount of poison would be enough to kill a man, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it would. Therefore, any one of the Sinclairs who bought poison could have done their chore and poisoned Lord Sinclair as well. Just because my client was too lazy to do her chore doesn't mean she poisoned Lord Sinclair. That seems logical. Order! Order! Have we done? No. Man, I don't know about the thread. I don't know who we can ask about the thread. They all said it could belong to anyone. Didn't they? They all said. I don't think anyone said anything different about thread. We'd done the night of the murder. That was the maid. We've done the poison. That was this guy, the dog handler. The dagger was the butler. I think nobody said anything about the thread, did they? They all said it could be any. So let's just ask this guy. Beans, we've got him here. Ask about the thread. Could you tell us who this thread belongs to? You show them the thread. That thread could be Anna's or David's. They were always wearing something of that colour. So you can't say for certain who this thread belongs to. No, I can't. Not only can you not identify exactly who this thread came from, but you also state with certainty that Anna and David always wore this colour. Anyone else in the household would have known that as well. Well, yes, any of them with eyes. Then the thread could have been planted by someone else to throw suspicion on my client. I think we can all see this thread is very questionable evidence. You know, I think that's true. Order! Order! I believe we've heard enough. Would the jury please pronounce their verdict? Not guilty. I think we did good. Very well. Anna Sinclair, you are hereby declared not guilty by a jury of your peers. You are free to go. Oh, look, the balloons are coming down. Now what? Talk to Anna. I can't believe you did it. I'm free. Yes, but what about our deal? Shh, don't talk about that here. The guards are going to take me back to my cell for paperwork. Meet me there and I'll explain how to get into Camelot. Okay, how do we get out? How do we get out? Exit gate. He told me it was the exit gate. The judge, didn't he? Unlocked a new music track, by the way. Law and Order. Right, let's talk to Anna. I can't believe such an incompetent fool as you managed to prove me innocent. Oh, charming. Holy moly. You need to hold up your end of the bargain. Tell me how to get into Camelot, or I go back to the judge and tell him I have doubts about your innocence. You are demanding for a peasant, aren't you? Wow, she's horrible. Walk around the edge of Camelot towards the back of the castle. From the hedges, you should be able to see the garden temple. There's a statue back there. If you pull the arm, a secret entrance will appear. Go inside and it will take you straight into Camelot. What are you going to be doing? Aren't you coming with me? I have to sign some paperwork before I can leave here. Besides, the last thing I want to do is go hang out with my family. I'm sure you can manage this on your own. Right. Okay. Man, loads of reading again. Loads of reading. What the? However, I do love puzzles and riddles and things. I do. I need to find a statue at the back of Camelot. Apparently there's a secret handle which will open a passage. Alright. I'm actually going to be mega lazy. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to guess it's round the back this way. Because that way's up to the Sinclair man. Ah, there's a statue there. That could be it, right? Search the statue. Alright, alright, alright. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, search this statue. We're in. We're in. Anna's here. You see, I told you that adventurer would turn up. He believed my every word. Who is that? David. Well done, sibling. I knew you'd managed to get a not guilty verdict, but to lure this cretin here as well? What can I say? I'm impressed. Why, thank you. What are we going to do with him now? You? You planned this from the start. Where is King Arthur and his knights? I demand answers. Feisty one, isn't he? Easily duped as well. You didn't actually believe my sibling would help you, did you? Why, I oughta. Enough! I'm sick of having to listen to your drivel. Do you think she would want to see him? Most definitely. Have someone go and fetch her. And why can't I just bash their brains in? Oh, it's Morgan Le Fay. Let's go. I hear you. I hear you have something of interest to me. Yes, my lady. The meddling adventurer who helped King Arthur in the past. I knew it. I knew Morgan Le Fay had to be involved. Where is King Arthur and his knights? What have you done with them? Oh, they are quite safe. You'll be seeing them soon. Although, not Arthur. He's a bit busy at the moment. I'll foil your plans, Morgan, just like I always do. I won't let you win. Good always. I'm tired of this. She just smacked me around the head with a staff. Oh, 2 more new music tracks. Oh no, 1. Yeah, 2 all in all. The Sinclairs. Oh. Okay, is Arthur. No. Who we got? Sir Bedivere, Sir Kay, Sir Gawain, Sir Peleus, Sir Lucan, Sir Palamedes, Sir Lancelot. Oh, and Merlin. Okay, should we talk to Merlin? Merlin's got to be the head honcho here, right? Oh dear, did Morgan capture you too? No, it was all part of my brilliant plan. I allowed her to capture me so I could find out where she was keeping all of you. Ah, is that so? Very clever. Now that you've found us, what is your plan, oh brilliant leader? Hey, why do I have to do all the thinking here? You're the brilliant wizard. Well, all great plans start with knowledge. Let me bring you up to speed with the situation. What do you want to know? Tell me where King Arthur is. He's not in the jail cell with us. As the final blow to our morale, Morgan turned Arthur into a granite statue before our very eyes. He was taken away by the Black Knights. For what purpose, I know not. Alright. Turned stone, that's like One Small Favour, isn't it? Where they turned the girl in the Goblin Cave to stone. Okay. And the Black Knights. The Black Knights are the guys, aren't they? Near north of the Barbarian place, you know. Between Fally and Varrock. That's there, isn't it? Alright. Tell me about Morgan Le Fay and the Sinclairs. Morgan Le Fay has been itching to get revenge upon King Arthur and myself for some time. When she heard of the murder of old Sinclair, she learned she was not the only one with a vendetta against Camelot. The Sinclairs have wanted to get their slimy hands on Camelot since their father's death. With Morgan's cunning and their riches, they make a formidable team. They bought the services of the Black Knights from Lord Lecarius and overran Camelot. We were outnumbered and taken by surprise. The Sinclairs stole our home, but Morgan struck the greater blow by stealing the Holy Grail, Arthur's most prized possession. Wow, okay. What do we do now? So what's the plan of escape? Are you going to teleport us all away? Turn us into fish and swim to the sea? During the battle at Camelot, Morgan cast a spell against me, which appears to have stripped me of any of my powers. I must admit, the loss of my magic has left me befuddled, making it difficult to create a plan. Well, I'm sure if we put our heads together, we will think of something. Let's talk about a plan of escape. Escape is only a short-term plan. We should discuss the long-term goals as well. What would you like to discuss? Reclaim Camelot. How will we reclaim it? I think I could reclaim Camelot from the Sinclairs on my own. How do you plan to do that? You couldn't even defend it from them. They don't know I've lost my magic. Besides, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. For all their snobberies, they're still just spoiled brats. It shouldn't be difficult, but time is of the essence. I need you to break me out of here quickly and quietly so Morgan cannot alert them. So to reclaim Camelot, I need to break you out of this jail quietly. Precisely. Alright. How do we retrieve the Holy Grail? Do you know where it is? Morgan always keeps things of power near her, so the Grail will be somewhere in Keep Le Fay. However, it will most likely be disguised and booby-trapped. Morgan has a thing about transmogrifying. The last time I was in Keep Lafay, it was pretty well guarded. I don't think I'll be able to sneak in quietly. No, that won't work. Better to break out of the jail with all of the Round Table Knights. Let them deal with the guards while you retrieve the Grail. So I need to break 8 knights out of jail. That could be troublesome. Often, the most complicated things have the simplest answers. Try leaving through the door. But it's locked. When has that ever stopped an intrepid adventurer such as yourself? Okay. Save King Arthur. Assuming I can escape from this jail, how can I save King Arthur? I believe he's been taken to the headquarters of the Black Knights. I'm afraid I'm not well travelled on that side of the world, so I don't know its exact location. However, it's trickier than just finding Arthur. You'll need to free him of the spell that turned him into a granite statue. And how do I go about doing that? I have no idea. What? Let me finish. I have no idea, but a wizard friend of mine should. His name is Wizard Crompty. He's the one that gave me the spell. For one small favour, actually. And he's very experienced in freeing people from stone, since he keeps teleporting them into it. Speak to him in East Ardoon. He'll help you. Okay. So okay, the door is there. There isn't anything else at all. All of the... Oh, there's a vent. Can I reach the vent? We don't have a ladder, but we do have a lot of knights. Hey guys, I've got an idea. Okay, but we can't all get out, can we? Okay, right. Can I get out? Reach the vent? Hey guys, do you think you could lift me up too? I need to run some errands. I'll come back and free you all as soon as I can. No, we want to try and free them now, right? Let me just check this. King's Ransom. Now I need to break myself and the knights out of the cell. The obvious way is through the door, but it's locked up tight. Perhaps the knights have some helpful ideas. Let's check the door first. There's no pick lock. You need a lockpick of some kind to open the door. Alright, so let's talk to the knights. How are you going to get us all out of here? I'm not sure yet. Have you got any useful objects in your pockets? The knight empties his pockets and hands you everything that might be useful. Thanks. What did he give me? An air rune. Okay, Sir Kay, have you got anything? Have you got any useful objects in your pocket? Oh, what's he given me? A lore rune and a vodka. Okay. Sir Lucan? Any useful objects? He doesn't have anything. What about Sir Gawain? You got anything? An empty vial and a raw cod. And these guys have... What about Sir Tristram? Anything useful? A ball of wool and an iron dagger. Man. Who else have we got? This one. Any useful objects? A jug and some logs. Be a huge help, will it? Okay, we've got Palamedes to ask, and any useful items in your pockets? He doesn't have pockets. Alright, last one, Lancelot. Any useful items in your pockets? He empties his pockets. What's he got? Bread and a half-eaten apple pie. Man. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to Do we have anything that we can use here? I don't feel like there is. Can we use the dagger on the door? Nothing interesting happens. Guards here. Hell. A renegade knight. Oh, there's a few. The hell, that one's brushing his hair. He looks like, that one looks like the guy out of, I can't remember, Gaston? Is it Gaston out of Beauty and the Beast cartoon? I don't know. Examine the guard. Primpy with combs and hair clip. Can we talk to them? Primpy with hairs. Right. The knights might have some helpful ideas. They didn't say anything, did they? So it's got to be something I've got here. Chains. It's just another knight. Am I missing something, guys? Any secret walls? Maybe I do have to go out and come back. Maybe I've got to go out and get a lockpick. Maybe I've got to go and get a lockpick. I don't know if we've got lockpicks in the bank. Let's just see. Guys, I'll free you as soon as I can. Okay. Oh my. Oh, we're not in a good spot here. Alright, so I want to go to the bank. How are we going to get back in? We'll have to just come back here and try and... Man, I hope I ain't just messed the quest up. King's Ransom. Right. I'm going to try this. Mind you, can we even pick the lock even if we've got a lockpick? Let's just have a look. Lockpicks. We do. We have them. Let's grab one. But how do we get back? I wonder. I didn't get rid of any of their stuff yet. Oh, we just have. We just used their runes. We used their runes teleporting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look. Hair clips. Wait. Hold on a minute. Hair clips. Level 45 magic. Is that to grab 45? That's Camelot teleport. What I was thinking was telekinetic grab. See if we could have grabbed a hair grip off him. That might have been it, but man, I hope I haven't messed up. Let's just try and go back down here. Oh, back to jail. Oh, it worked. It worked. Right, lockpicks. Let's try this first. Use the lockpick on the door. Oh my, what's this? Correct tumbler and height. What? Correct height, the wrong tumbler. Wrong height. Wrong... What? What does that even mean? Guess. So we can select those. We'll go up and down. Try the lot. Let's try the lot. That wasn't the correct combination of tumblers. Try again. Okay, so I get this. So the green means that that's in the correct position. We've got to get all 4 in the correct position. And that's saying they are in the correct height but the wrong tumbler, but that's because that's the correct one. None are wrong. So how do we do this now? Select a tumbler. Number 2. Move it up. Is that it? Is that all we can do? Try the lot. Can we do more? 3. Move it up. 4. Move it up. Now try the lot. Okay, so yes, that number 1's correct. They're the wrong height and wrong tumbler. So they're nothing there. So we've got to go up again. So number 2. Go up to 3. And this one. I think this is right. This seems simple. I played a game like this. I'm sure I have years and years and years ago. Still wrong. Now I'm starting to worry I'm doing this incorrect. Up to 4. Try the lot. Oh man, maybe this isn't right. Unless all of these are at number 5. No, look. That one's wrong. We've still got this one wrong. So we've got 1, 2, 3. But we're at 5. So I'm not sure where this number 4 can be. If the first 3 are correct now, where they are, that doesn't go up, does it? No. That's not going to work, is it? That's still incorrect, look. Did I get it mess up or something? But that worked. What the heck's going on? Okay, these are all the knights out fighting the renegades. I need to look at the quest quick. I need to find the Holy Grail. It's hidden somewhere in Keep Le Fay. Merlin said it would probably be transmogrified into something different. Oh man. Probably examine it. Wonder what's inside. Nothing. Maybe upstairs? Maybe we've got to go upstairs? Holy moly. Okay, there's another stairs as well. Do we see any more chests up here or anything? But transmogrified and something. There's nothing. There's nothing highlighting. The knights are well hard. Let's go up again. Oh, Sir Mordred's here. Do we need to? It says there was no fighting involved. Search the table. What's this thing? Ooh, a riddle. Show riddle. Oof. You seek the grail of old, but no longer is it a goblet of gold. Among these 9 you will find what you seek, but be careful and don't peek. A wrong choice will expel you, so consider carefully each clue. 3 boxes contain only air. Beware of 3 boxes, for danger lurks there. 2 hold only rubbish but would fool you with disguise. Only 1 box holds your prize. Clues will give the information you need. Rubbish always sits to the right of danger. Pay heed. There is nothing helpful in boxes great in height. and boxes on either end will not end your plight. A tall or small box will only bring you anger, but a square box will not put you in danger. What? Hide the riddle. So the ends, I know it said the ends are not it. I've just got to read through it again real quick. So the ends, it says, rubbish always sits to the right of danger. I don't know what that means. Let me just... I don't see any of those look dangerous. So there is nothing helpful in boxes great in height. So I guess that one's not in it, and that one. So if we count out that, and that, it can either be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 still. Can we lessen it? Boxes on the end will not end your plight. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. So that's small and that's small. Is that small? What's this say? But a square box will not put you in danger. So that's a square box. But it says it's to the right. Can't tell. That's square. Okay, hold on. Let me just look at it again. Rubbish sits to the right of danger. There is nothing helpful in boxes great in height. And boxes on either end will not end your plight. A tall or small box will only bring you anger, but a square box will not put you in danger. I'm feeling it's either that, or that. What did it say about the square box one more time? The square box will not put you in danger. That's all it says. Rubbish always sits to the right of danger. But this one won't put you in danger. Is that's all rubbish then? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time to try and... Rubbish always sits to the right of danger. Pay heed. But a square box will not put you in danger. So... that's not putting us in danger, so... wait, so it could potentially be this one. Because look. There's nothing helpful in boxes great in height. So, there's nothing in that, and that. We know. We know. Okay. And there's nothing in the end, so that's out again. So that's gone. That's gone. That's gone, and that's gone. We know that, defo. But a tall or small box will only bring anger. See, I don't know whether to class that as the same height as these or these. I think that's anger and that's anger. And maybe that's anger as well. Maybe. But a square box will not put you in danger. I think it's either that, or that. I'm going to try this. I think the square box not putting you in danger is too obvious, isn't it? Wait. One more time. A tall or small box will only bring you anger. Is that danger? Is that the same thing or not? Because if so, there's nothing helpful in boxes of great height. Rubbish always sits to the right of danger. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess at either this one or this one. I'm going to try this one. A powerful magic seizes you and throws you from the Fey Keep. Okay, that was obviously not the right answer. How the heck do I get back? Man, I've got to get my bearings right. It's thrown me a mile away from anywhere. It's literally thrown me a mile from anywhere. So where do we need to get back to? Where do we need to get back to? In all honesty. We got to try and get all the way back to Keep Lefay. Alright, we can do that. Let's try back to Camelot. I hope we've not messed anything up. Right, let's go back to Keep Lefay. Man, that's not the easiest of riddles that I've seen. If I can get back in, I'm going to try the little purple one. And if that fails, we'll try the square box right in the middle. But I feel that the square box in the middle is too obvious. Too obvious. By it just saying it doesn't cause danger. Oh no. Oh no. Can we get back out the door? Okay, that was lucky. Alright, okay. I was a bit worried then we would have to go and do a load of bits. Okay. Alright, it's this again. Come on now. I'm going to try this one. If that's not it, we're going to try this one. If it's not that, then I'm actually stuck. The Holy Grail drops into your pack. You know, I was going to try that one first. I just thought, no, I'm not. Okay, we've got the Holy Grail. Now I just need to get out of here and see Wizard Crompety. Alright. So Crompety then. It's time to free King Arthur. I need to speak to Wizard Crompety in East Ardoon. Easy. Easy, easy. Okay. This is an interesting little quest, this is. Interesting. I say little, we've still been going an hour and a half, guys. Pretty much. Wizard Crompety. Hello there, my name is Crompety. I'm a wizard and an inventor. We don't want the pure essence, let's chat. You must be valiant. My good friend Cedrador told me about you. As both wizard and inventor, he has aided me in my great invention. Wizard Crompety, Merlin sent me. King Arthur is being kidnapped and turned into a granite statue. Why would he want to be a statue? He didn't want to be a statue. Morgan Le Fay turned him into one. Oh yes, I see now. Why are you telling me all this? Merlin said you might know how to free King Arthur. Oh, well, I don't know anything about rocks. I'm a teleportation expert myself, but there was this one time I teleported a girl right into rock. What a mess that was. Yes, Wizard Crompety, I remember. I was there. Oh, were you? Of course you were. Well, I suppose being turned into a statue is very similar to being teleported into a rock. Let me see what we'll need. If my calculations are correct, this spell will need a bit more oomph than last time around. Why is that? Well, before you were simply reanimating the person within the rock. This time you need to unravel Morgan Le Fay's spell first. How do I do that? You'll need King Arthur's most prized possession. That will unravel Morgan's spell. Then you'll need a piece of granite, the same rock Arthur was turned into. That's not so difficult. I already have the Holy Grail, King Arthur's most prized possession, and I know he was turned into a granite statue. Let me just get that spell scroll for you. There you go. So what do I do with this spell? Take the scroll, the Holy Grail, and a piece of granite. Any amount will do, to the statue of King Arthur. Once in front of him, read the scroll and the magic should do the rest. Where is King Arthur being kept anyway? Merlin suspects King Arthur has been taken to the Black Knight's fortress. The last time I was there, I needed to disguise myself in a bronze medium helm and an iron chain body, just to get past the door. Well, that should still get you into the fortress, but I imagine you'll need a better disguise than that to reach King Arthur. He's a very important person and will be well guarded by the Black Knights. Don't underestimate them. Thanks, Wizard Cromarty. I wonder if you used a magical object that turned you into stone on the statue, would it turn him back to being human? I must research that. Oh, are you still here? Go on then, you've got a king to save. Right, hold on now, that was a lot of info. I need to sneak into the Black Knight's fortress. I'll need a bronze medium helm and an iron chain body. To get into the dungeon, I'll need to sneak past the Black Knights. I should probably wear full black plate armour to fool them. To free King Arthur, I need a piece of granite, any size. Right, okay. I don't know if I've got... I think I've still got the Black Knight stuff, the black armour. Alright, let's bin some of this. I don't believe that we're going to need this. I think this was all rubbish, right? I've got to think. I'm going to Lumbridge. I've got to get granite, and I'm pretty certain I don't have granite. I'm pretty sure I don't have granite. However, I do know where to get granite from. I'm just not even sure if I've ever done it. I'm not sure. Probably have. I probably did it on stream one time. Or we spoke about it on stream, perhaps. I don't recall for sure, but I might not even recall for sure where to get it. But I think I might. It's by the bandit camp, isn't it? In the desert. So, let's check first, granite. It's the granite shield. Okay, we do not have granite. The first things first, we're going to need our pickaxe. Now, do we have an iron chain body? No, we don't even have iron, guys. We're going to have to smelt some iron. Hold on. Alright, give me a sec. Let's try and do this. Let's smelt this iron so we've got some iron. So we've got to make a chain body. I don't even know if we won't have a bronze helm. I know we won't, but let's just smelt some iron up. Got a few bits to do here. We may as well just smelt this iron now. We'll have a little drink of water. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. What an interesting quest this is. A very good little written story this is, isn't it? It is. I like this. The way the Sinclairs and Camelot are all intertwined now. Right. I'm not sure how many bars we need for this. Iron. And really, how rude. Iron chain. Did I miss it? Iron chain body is 3 bars. We'll keep 3 bars out. We've got to get ourselves ready here. Deposit 1, 2 and 3. That's our iron chain bars. We're going to need a hammer. Maybe we don't need the pick now. We don't need that. Let's grab our hammer for smithing. Now, bronze. Okay, we don't have that, but we do have 2 bronze bars. What hat was it we needed? A bronze medium helm. I think 2 is it, right? I think 2 is the correct amount. Bronze medium helm. 1 bar. Beautiful. Alright, let's drop deposit 1. Now we've got to go. This concerns me a bit because we're going to be a bit heavy. Let's take... Do we have any water skins? Really? Look, that's empty. Okay, we've got 9 with 3 charges. Look. Let's just take that. Water skin. Do we need to take any light clothes? Any of these? Look. Shall we do that? Maybe it will help. We are pretty heavy. We just need a piece of granite. Now, my only thoughts, guys, in all honesty, is to go through here. Why is my carpentry down? My construction, rather. I think it's over here. Silver rocks. I'm almost sure we have to go over there. Tin rocks. Can we not get over there? Man, we've got to go out here, haven't we? We have to go out here. Go through the Shantae Pass. Is it free this way? I can't remember. I'll sell you one for a reasonable price, but we've got no money! Alright, let's get some money out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we have got money. Guys, I'm not tired. I've got no excuse. We messed that up. Buy a Shantae Pass. Okay, out we go. Pretty sure it's over here. Granite. Sandstone rocks. Is this it? No, they're granite rocks. Look, they're sandstone. They're granite. These are granite. Here, just, man. He said any amount will do. There, we've got granite. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to Varrock. Let's go to Varrock. Come on, we can do this, guys. We can do this. Common sense. Switch these back out. 1, 2, 3. Man, it was true. It's been 0 fighting so far. Put those away and the pick. Now let's go in here and craft what we need to craft. Which is the iron chain body. Like that. Then the bronze medium helm. Okay, let's put the hammer away. We're working. Hammer away. Now we want this. The black full helm, the black plate body. The black plate legs, I believe. Let's check. Animate rock spout. The Holy Grail, a piece of granite. Bronze medium helm, an iron chain body. To get into dungeon, I'll need to sneak past the Black Knights. Probably wear full black. Can we put that on? Didn't mean to go back in the bank. I meant to look at this, see if it scratched through it. No. Right, hold on. I think that we're on course here. All right. Let's try this school scepter. Let's go invoke that. Okay. Now we want to go all the way up there, look. To there. The Black Knight's place. We've only got 4 charges of the school scepter left. I must remember to recharge that. Come on, up here, up here. Alright, hopefully we can get in. I think we've done everything that it said. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Open the door. There's the witch. We dropped something in there, didn't we? Okay, so here we are. Now what? To get into the dungeon, I'll need to sneak past the Black Knights. So we're going to the dungeon. Where's the dungeon? That's climb up. Climb up. Oh. Climb down. I guess that's the dungeon. Or is that the dungeon over there? No, dungeons are down. How do we get in there? I can't remember. Guys, I don't remember how we do it. We push the wall, that's how we do it. Downstairs. Inspect that tile. Wait, I'm scared to. Examine it. A decorated top. Man, I want to inspect. But no, there's King Arthur. Let's stick to what we're doing. Okay, that was considerably easier than I was expecting. Considerably easier than I was expecting. Okay. I guess now I need to disguise King Arthur so he can escape. Oh, I bet he's got to have that and that. Let's talk. Thank you. I was afraid that would be the end of me. It's no trouble. We need to get you out of here quickly before any of the Black Knights suspect something. Black Knights? I thought Morgan did this to me. There's no time to explain. Here, take this disguise. Very well. You leave first, and I'll sneak out in a few minutes. Meet me back at Camelot, and I shall reward you generously for your aid. Okay. And do I have a look at this tile? I'm not really prepped for anything, am I? You inspect the tile, but you don't find anything of note. It simply seems to be an everyday tile for decorating the floor. Fair enough. Right, I think we've got to return to Camelot and speak to King Arthur for my reward. So does that mean it's the end? It's never the end, is it? It's never the end. Let's go see. Okay, we're in. Okay, Sir Kay's here. Looks like they've cleared the way back in, guys. There's Arthur. Let's talk to him. I see you made it back safely. Indeed, thanks to the disguise you gave me. I arrived back just as Merlin had kicked out the Sinclair children. He'd scared them off with a few puffs of smoke and frogs. He told them if any of them left their house again, he'd turn them all into rabbits. I guess we won't be hearing a peep out of them for a while. Indeed, we of the Round Table are greatly indebted to you for all of your help. I wish to reward you for all of the help you have given us. Boom! Another one down, guys. Congratulations, you've completed King's Ransom. You're awarded 1 quest point, 33,000 defense XP, 5,000 magic XP, an antique lamp, Night Waves training ground access. don't know what that is. 240 quest points. Let's go. I don't know what Night Waves training ground access is. So that's something we'll be looking at on a stream, no doubt, and turning into a video. But guys, let's use this lamp first. Herblore. It has to be Herblore, man. 5,000 Herblore XP. Let's go. Thank you very much. Before we end, let's go on here. Let's see what this is going to do to the wheel. This is going to do something crazy. Remove King's Ransom. Remove. Wow, Regicide, son. Everything's got really big. Look at Throne of Miscellanea and My Arm's Big Adventure as well. But Regicide is big. Let's save that. Save again. Woo, let's close that one down. Guys, it was a good quest. I enjoyed that. It wasn't any fighting. I wasn't stressed. It was just all thinking. All of it was thinking, a bit of reading. Very, very enjoyable. I enjoyed that. But there we go. Another one down. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Don't forget, you can check out my Patreon, my Discord. I've got merch on there. All below the video. You can look at it all. But until next time, you all be safe. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye for now.